My name is James Burns, and I am with South Branch Park Advisory Council, and I'm the president of South Branch PAC. You know, when I was living in Pilsen with my wife, we are always interested in getting involved in the community, and after looking around and turning over a lot of stones, I realized that there was a wonderful opportunity along the Chicago River. And being generally familiar with the importance of nature and water to the Chicago ecosystem, I reached out to the Park District to see if there was some way I could get involved. I was told that Park Advisory Councils are volunteer-led programs that let the community have voice in the programming and the direction that the Park District will take at my local park. So I got involved, I went out in the community, and I began to hear what they thought and felt about Park 571, which is also the home of the Eleanor Boathouse. And at the time, we were just looking into the community's thoughts and feelings about the boathouse. So we had a listening tour, and we knocked on a lot of people's doors, passed out a lot of flyers, and had 3 separate meetings. And at those 3 separate meetings, we were able to get a general idea of what direction the community would like to go as it related to the future Eleanor Boathouse and the Chicago River. Once we had these community meetings, we then formalized our PAC. And after meeting with hundreds of individuals in the Bridgeport, Pilsen, and McKinley Park communities, we were formalized in January of 2016. Within the first year, we were able to accomplish quite a bit, with much more to go. But in 2016 alone, we had Earth Park cleanup days, or Earth Day park cleanups, I should say. We also cut a ribbon on Jackalick Park, which is a neighborhood park that is also within the South Branch Park Advisory Council jurisdiction. And we had a lot of educational lectures come to our meetings, including the Abrams Environmental Law Center from the University of Chicago. We also had a woman from the I&M Canal Association come out, and the Chicago Parks Foundation came out and told us about all the things that they have to offer to park advisory councils. So it was a year of getting our feet wet and kind of understanding exactly what was going to be coming at us as the boathouse was being built. Perhaps most importantly, through this first year of our existence as a Park Advisory Council, we sent out a programming survey to the community with the help of many community stakeholders, including elected officials, Alderman Thompson, and some local press from Bridgeport News and DNA Info. We were able to receive over 500 responses to our programming survey. So what was asked in that programming survey? Basically, from the community's perspective, what do they want to see available to them at their local park? Basically, that amounted to fitness. People wanted to find ways to exercise, whether it's for their kids or for themselves. Of course, some people wanted more recreational activities, so there's also some opportunities for yoga. There's some exercise equipment that was built outside, and there was also a lot of interest in having fun at the park, so maybe hosting a movie or having birthday parties in the community space. Once this survey was closed after being open for about a month and receiving over 500 responses, we submitted that information to the Chicago Park District, and we gave them a summary of our results. And as a result of our survey and our hard work as a Park Advisory Council, the Chicago Park District actually implemented a lot of our ideas once the boathouse was finally opened in December of 2016. So there was an actual end to the means. All of our work, our fruits of labor, paid off in a very short period of time. And that's only the first year. In our second year, we hope to host smaller events based around some holidays, maybe an Easter egg hunt or come meet Santa Claus and have a hot chocolate. We're also scheduling some larger scale things. We're working on grants through the Chicago Community Trust and the Chi-Cal Fund to find ways to really improve the infrastructure and the feeling that people have when they come down to Park 571, the Eleanor Boathouse, Canal Origins, Canalport Riverwalk, Jackalick Park, and Mulberry Playline. So, in addition to these funds, there is one thing in particular that we are very excited about, and that is an open house. On June 3rd, 2017, we're going to invite hundreds of community members from across the Chicagoland region to come and see the boathouse, how it was intended to be seen, which is a community gathering space. We're going to bring out the Chicago Fire Department, the Chicago Police Department, the Coast Guard. We're going to bring out local small businesses. We're going to bring out the elected officials. We're going to bring out people from the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District, the Chicago Parks Foundation, and of course, South Branch PAC is going to spearhead it all. We're very excited to actually make this a part of the community. We want the community to see this as an anchor. Sure, it is a rowing house, but it is a beacon for people to travel to the south side and enjoy one of its greatest amenities, the Chicago River.